Hi there. In our last section, you learned about the velocity and speed. In this section, you are going to learn about acceleration. So let's begin. Acceleration and average acceleration. Acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Acceleration is a vector quantity. Its SI unit is meter per second square and dimensional formula is LT to the power -2. Average acceleration. The average acceleration is defined as the change in velocity divided by the time taken to make the change. Thus, the average acceleration is given as average acceleration is equal to change in velocity over change in time. Now, let's consider a body with initial and the final velocities as v1 and v2 at time t1 and t2 respectively. Then we know that change in velocity is equal to delta v, which is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity, and as you can see that your final velocity is v2 and initial velocity is v1. So we will write v2 minus v1. So change in velocity is delta v, which is equal to v2 minus v1. Now let's find the change in time. So the change in time is equal to final time minus initial time, and as you can see your final time is t2 and initial time is t1. So we will write t2 minus t1. So change in time is basically t2 minus t1. Now let's substitute these values over here to find the average acceleration. So if we do that, we will write that is equal to v2 minus v1 over t2 minus t1. And this is basically our average acceleration a bar, that is equal to delta v over delta t. And my delta v is v2 minus v1 and my delta t is t2 minus t1. And this is how we will define acceleration and average acceleration.